Banaragadeo. David did the house up in the hills. Howdy, y'all. Phone so I can get the chat going. Live. Copy this. Okay. We're all good. Make sure that my audio is working. So I can play a beat and then hear it. So in this video, in the stream, I'm not gonna do this whole like 17 minutes until we start. Hey Kid Drip, how did you do with the song I sent you? You're expecting? Okay, I've got no audio. Oh, that's right. I know why. Okay, let me make sure that my audio is working. Okay, how you doing, guys? I'm just gonna open up Cakewalk right now, and we're gonna get started. I'm not gonna try to wait for chat because it's already 9 o'clock basically, or it's already almost on the hour. So I'm gonna have to go any minute, but I'll be back soon enough. Cool. We're gonna be streaming for a long time today. I got lyrics written, and I'm gonna record it now. Oh, well, I mean, you could export. You could export it, Kid Drip. I'm pretty sure you can export it at any point. Because you can't save and open up the project again, but you can like export. The stream will be for a while, half to 4 hours. I'm loving the beat though. You want to hear the rest of that beat? Oh wait, you're hearing that beat. Yeah, okay. Waveformer is better than Cakewalk. Get out of here. Heretic. Hey Andre. Audio is being weird. Is my audio being weird? Fine. If there is like a specific problem, I can fix it. Okay, so my audio is cutting in and out. Well, I have had that problem in the past. This should make it fixed. Okay, so I just turned on this like synth, and I just played like a weird that's a C minor 7th or something like that. And I just remembered a couple days ago I was on my piano. I have a grand piano downstairs. Well, it's our whole family and everything. But I was just playing around. I just like really was coming up with some really interesting like songs and just crazy stuff on the piano. It was really, really fun. I literally spent like 20 minutes just like freestyling on everything. Maybe it wasn't 20 minutes. Maybe it was like 10 minutes. Okay. Hey Pyro Beats, how are you guys doing? How do you get those sounds? I only got the basic piano. I mean, yeah. Nothing wrong with the chord, at least. I mean, show them the beat. Let's see if I got the beat. I gotta have it somewhere. Kid Drip, here it is. Here's the beat I made for Kid Drip last stream. I made that beat last stream for Kid Drip, and I sent it to him. He's gonna rap on it one of these days. Hello guys. Lately I've been working, but here I am. Good to see you, Juan. Bro, I want to get a bigger MIDI keyboard. How big is your MIDI keyboard, Cindy? Because mine is 49 keys, and I personally kind of feel like I don't really need 49 keys. Like, it's kind of nice having a whole a keyboard stand. You know what I mean? Because like a 25 key keyboard doesn't fit on a keyboard stand. You'd have to put it on your desk or something like that. But yeah. Icy Beats has been coming out with some heat too. I'm telling you guys, he's going ham on the Discord server, and I just want to give a huge, big round of applause to him, because he's being helpful in the beat critique section. He's being helpful in the free stuff section. Okay. Also, so yeah, I personally kind of feel like 25 keys. I can honestly kind of see myself, because I can't fit my 49 key keyboard on my table, on my desk. Or maybe I could, actually. I moved my speakers recently more far apart, so maybe I actually could. But anyway, I have a feeling that if I had a 25 key keyboard, it would be a lot easier, since I wouldn't have to have this big giant stand. I don't know. Yeah, shout out to Icy Beats for sure. Okay, I like doing jazz chords. That's cool. Okay, let's make an emotional beat, since that is what Ringtone asked for. Let's start out with the piano. And by the way, guys, if you haven't picked up this, where is it? Piano Addictive Keys. Addictive Keys has a trial version that is 100% free, and it's actually crazy. So the only thing they limit you on is how big of an octave range you can actually work with. So your highest note is this, and this is your lowest note. But that's like a huge range, and it's a really high quality sounding keyboard. Anyway, let's just get started with the beat. By the way, I'm also, at least sometime in the stream, I want to make a beat that, anyway, let's just make it. Scales, let's do melodic minor. You know? You feel me? And also, let's make this root note a different note, because I'm feeling less into the C's this week. Okay, let's do the chords first, and then we go into the top notes. Now, these chords are trash. Okay, if you get a Focusrite product, you get Addictive Keys instrument for free. That's nice. For sure. Vocal Chops. Actually, I found a really cool Vocal Chop plugin a couple of days ago, and I want to show it off because it's actually kind of interesting. I'm not 100% feeling this, but we're gonna see what we can do. No, let's scrap this. This isn't very emotional. This is not a very emotional beat. Okay, how do you make an emotional melody? Okay, here we go, boys. Let's do my old strategy where I just made like the root notes of the chords and then I built on top of that. And maybe I should do like normal minor scale. Well, thanks, Kid Drip. Yeah, maybe strings for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I 100% forgot to add in the camera. I thought I was gonna do it. I totally thought I was gonna do it, and then for some reason, everything slipped my mind. Yesterday, I thought it was Saturday. I 100% thought it was Saturday, and my schedule got completely thrown off because I thought it was Saturday yesterday. But I just forgot to do it. By the way, also another thing, my schedule got thrown off. Apparently, my school doesn't start next week. So I'm gonna be having a stream next week Monday, and hopefully I'll have a camera on that one because. I don't know how I got my schedule messed up so badly. So yesterday I thought it was Saturday, and yesterday I thought that school started on Wednesday, but it actually starts next week Wednesday. So, maybe I'll stretch this out so we have more 4/4 kind of pattern. Because I thought like it felt kind of weird having everything on like the third beat of every measure. It should really land on the fourth. Let's go like this. This is getting weird. Yeah, I think I'm going to replace those with strings in a second, but I just want to get the chord progression down for sure. Maybe try to remind myself what a suspended chord is. Forget what a suspended chord does. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you move the third up to a fourth. What do you guys think about this? I think there's some weird things going on here, but they actually might kind of sound good. And also, question, in general, what do people charge for beats? I honestly have absolutely no idea. I don't even know if I'm gonna charge Kid Drip, at least for the most part of most time. But like, I don't even know what to charge anyone in general. It's better. Let's get some strings in here, because I am feeling strings for sure. Yeah, I'd say 15 is probably a good number. I know that some people sell them for like 30, but I mean, I'm just barely getting my name out there, so. Getting closer. Oh, by the way, so someone asked how to get black and white lines scales on my piano roll. So here's how you do it. So on the piano roll, in the MIDI view, you have this little side panel here. Basically what you gotta do is you gotta right click on the name of the track you're on, and then hover over scales, and then I chose diatonic Aeolian, which is natural minor. And then right click again and hit enable, disable, snap to scale. And then right click again, you can change your root notes to, I chose a G. Cool, Han. Hope to see you back, for sure. Yeah, I would say if I was gonna sell beats, I'd probably have I do 100%. I would do custom beats for sure, because I just feel like that's more what I would care about. You know, I'd want to maybe even have like a phone call with the rapper and say, "Hey, let's talk about what we're doing." You know, because as much as at the beginning stages where I am, I feel like I'd rather be able to create something with the rapper instead of just kind of give them something and then tell them to do the rest of the work. You know what I mean? Because at least at this stage, since I've sold nothing, it'd be more of, in my opinion, like, how can I show off? How can I make something that's so great with you? How can I make something with you that's so great that I want to show it to everyone? Anyway, hey, 1 a.m. I haven't actually heard about that update you said, Pirate Beats. Okay, let's do a comparison between expand strings and lab strings. Do you guys use labs a lot? Because I've been starting to use it even like more and more, and it's just ridiculously powerful, and it's free. You're not late, dude. We started 10 minutes ago or so. Did I say in the email what the key your thing was? I'm pretty sure I said in the email. I'll check that when I get to the Be Critique section. Get out. Inside of strings, I think there's some harps.
Hi, welcome. My name is Leonardo Torres. I'm a musician, guitar player, singer.
Sorry about that. Strings, harp. Yeah. I might switch to another DAW, but definitely not right now. I'm not against switching DAWs. But I don't see any problem with this DAW right now. That is for sure. I'm going to run cal on this, and I'm going to do humanize and 60. Basically what that does is it just kind of humanizes your stuff a little bit. And makes it just a little bit random. Turn these ones down a little bit. Turn this one up a bit. Where can I get cal scripts? You can look them up online, but really, I mean, there aren't very many out there that are like amazing. Like, people just don't make very many of them because there's only a small amount of stuff you can do with them. Let me see which ones I downloaded. I think I downloaded this one called Human, but it does the exact same thing as Humanize, I feel like. I created these ones called, where are they? Octave up, octave down. I created all of those ones myself. I have a video actually showing you how you can download my cal functions because they're really, really powerful. It's called How to Transpose in Cakewalk Bandlab. Oh yeah, also there's one called like Any Harm. I'm pretty sure I download that one off online, and what basically that does is that if you go into your MIDI view and you select some sort of MIDI, like let me select just this one note, and then I use my Any Harm command thing, and then it says how many semitones do you want to shifted for harmony. I type in 12 and push OK, and then it copies it up an octave. It's actually really, really powerful. Maybe I'll link it to you in the description afterwards of this video. Yeah, check out my video called How to Transpose in Cakewalk Bandlab. Yo, Bongonzo, have you checked out BBC Orchestra? Yeah, I have. I did their like their little they're like, if you send in this like survey, then you get it for free if you wait 2 weeks. I sent in that survey, so I sent it in like 5 days ago or so. So I didn't hop on the bandwagon as soon as everyone started jumping on it. But I got recommended so many times that I might as well try it out. Hey Spirits. Oh, Spirits, are you Clickseef or you're 447? Because I think you changed your name inside of Discord too. Okay. Just experiment with this sound so we can try to get something. Something like that. It's really simple. Sweet. Oh, I want to show you this EQ. I want to show you this reverb called Convology XD, and it's a free reverb. It's a kind of a dirty reverb, which is actually kind of interesting. Listen to how this sounds. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I like that name a lot better actually. Spirits. Okay, I saw Ed Silent to use it and it was good, so I decided to answer the survey too. Yep, same. Well, I didn't see Ed Talenti's video on it, but other people recommended it. Anyway, Bongonzo, if you send my song, you can show the view. If I send you my song, you can show the viewers early. Yeah, I'll definitely show it on live stream. I'll definitely show it in. Actually, yeah, I would show it in anything. If you send me that beat and it is super fire, I'll totally show it off. Totally. Hey Prod27, how you doing? I've been picking up way too many melodies, way too many VSTs recently. And I got this good one recently. Where is it? Marimbaphonic, maybe? Oh, actually, no, not that one. Not that one. Viromaster, that's what I think. No, not that one either. There's a lot of VSTs I've downloaded in the past. Oh, here it is. XLO Wood. There it is. It sounds really nice. I downloaded like 50 free plugins yesterday. Good idea, Kid Drip. Really good idea, Kid Drip. I'll definitely show off any beats that we or anyone else works on with me. I want to show you this plugin I got yesterday. Some of the sounds in here are really awesome. Some of them are really horrible, but it's basically it's called Abstract Vox, and it plays vocal samples. Hey, that actually works. So I had to play B flat. A lot of the sounds in here aren't that great, but some of them are really awesome. That's pretty awesome, actually. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, this is a free plugin. It's called Abstract Vox. If someone finds it and they link it in the description and link in like the chat, that'd be awesome. I'm thinking about making a normal trap beat out of this beat. Actually, I don't know. We already got people sending emails for beat critiques. Let's see. I haven't tried out. There's a lot of plugins I got a couple days ago that I didn't try out yet. Let's see this one. I haven't tried this one yet. Let's see if it's good. The LFO is really fast. There's only one sound in here. What is that wobble sound? I'm just gonna use a sound that I'm familiar with. Triton. Let's get a flute in here. I wish I had a computer when I was growing up. I would make make music way easier. I mean, yeah, MIDI based stuff is much easier than guitar and piano based stuff, I feel like. Because of course, hundreds of amazing songs were made entirely from acoustic kind of bands. But now you have people who can literally just crank out songs in like 10 minutes. No, I'm not feeling it. I think we're just gonna leave this how it is. It sounds good enough. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy this thing over a couple times, and I'm gonna set out a whole like nice loop, something like that. And then we're just gonna do a little variation in some of them, so like that. And then we'll come back to the original, and then I'm gonna export this as an audio file. And then we're going to make a beat using that, let's see, sample for orchestra stream. And then I'll import that in and I'll do some effects on that. Let me find the abstract Vox for you guys. I'll link the abstract Vox in my Discord server. VST. Or even if you just type in what I type in, you'll find it. Okay. This looks like this is the website. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here it is. So just type in, if you're going to do this by typing it in, if you don't want to join my Discord server, type in abstract Vox VST, and it'll be the top link. Let's see. I always had trouble dragging stuff into FL Studio from files. LOL, I can do it now though. Good. Bongo, that's fire. You should make a loop pack. You know, I should. I've been spending like hours and hours making tons and tons of loops. Like literally not even making full beats, just making loops. And I've gotten so much better recently. I'm going to put this in the free stuff category. And on top of that, I'm even going to pin it. Okay. I can hear some big cymbal crashes in Tom. I'm not doing a beat critique yet. I just started this beat. I don't know if I want to make a orchestra kind of song though. Part of me kind of wants to make a trap beat. I'm just curious what this one would sound like. I'm gonna go like this. This is gonna sound interesting. I don't know if it's gonna sound awesome, but it might sound cool. Here we go. I'm gonna shorten it down to exactly the loop, and then I'm gonna reverse it. Take this first bar. If you guys didn't already know, I don't even know how this actually works, but if you take the first bar and move it to the end, after you reverse the sample, it sounds way better. How do you save your Cakewalk project in MP3? Sorry, I'm new to Cakewalk. Yeah, no problem. Okay, just setting my microphone. Okay, here's how you do it. When you're done with your song, or if you're just ready to export, click anywhere empty in your project. Click there once, and then hit Control A. That's just how you can make sure you selected everything. Because there's actually a weird thing. If you deselect one of these tracks, it's actually gonna like not export that sound, I believe. So you gotta just make sure everything's selected. And then I recommend just changing this bar so that it catches any like reverb trails you might have. And then go up to the top left corner and hit File, hover over Export, Audio. And then you can save it to your desktop like that. Type in your name if you want and change your wave to MP3. You can also save it as a wave. Waves are higher quality, but they're a little bit bigger files. So you can save WAV, MP3s. There's a whole bunch of files in here. FLAC, OGG, RAW, anything you want in there. And then I recommend turning off fast bounce. And also make sure your sample rate is at 4400 kilohertz and 32 bit depth. And you should be fine. Jousting type beat. Yeah, okay, so here's the problem I've had with Iota Mini. Okay, so, and you guys tell me if this is a phase problem. I'm pretty sure it's phase issues. Let me find it first. And it's not necessarily on all the presets. In fact, in this beat, I used this pad preset from Iota Mini, and it didn't have any phase problems. But there's one that I used to use a lot. But ever since I started mixing like really particularly, it's called Wind Keys. This preset called Wind Keys. It used to be my favorite preset in the entire thing, but listen to this. It sounds really nice, doesn't it? But now if we turn this track actually to mono, we can do that by putting a mono plugin on there. In the mid-range, there's kind of like a... There's like a weird kind of sound. I don't know if you can pick it up through YouTube, but I can actually show you in waveform. Let's record this in. The MIDI form right now, but we can actually just freeze the track and see it in audio form. Actually, I think it froze. No, it's actually not going to work because it froze the. Never mind. Okay. Now, so this is what it looks like when it comes in. It's an audio form, but if you zoom in here, what we have is, maybe it's just when I play chords. Let me try to play some notes together. That. If you look in here, I don't know. They look pretty good, actually. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at this, but I keep having a lot of weird problems when I'm mixing with iota MIDI. So I'm just gonna not use iota MIDI. I think that it doesn't sound bad, but I usually end up having to use like dual mono or something like that. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't even know if I'm being correct, but anyway. Thank you, Bongonzo. They added the ability to export MIDI files. No, yeah, I haven't upgraded yet to the new Cakewalk, but actually you can do that before. If you click on your sample and then just drag it to your desktop, it automatically exports as MIDI. And I will just delete that now, because I don't need it. But I've been making MIDI sample packs for the past like year, so I don't think that's new. Well, identifying phase issues is when two different tracks have like waveforms. Let me undo what I was doing before. Imagine these are two different tracks, and as you can see, these waveforms line up nicely. Like this one goes up and this one goes up. This one goes down and this one goes down. This one goes up, this one goes up. This one goes down, this goes down. And if you have two different tracks here, so this one is going down, if this one is pointing up at the same time this one's pointing down, you're gonna have phase issues. Let's see. This one is going up. So let's see. Right when this one goes up, this one is going down. You see that? So this one is going down, and this one is going up. So therefore, you'd want to have this one switched in order to match with these little humps. Actually, this one is okay. So I'm not actually sure if those are out of phase, but I'm not using that anyway. I'm sure you can find hundreds of YouTube videos on it. I'd recommend checking out that, because that's a good idea, Pirate Beats. I usually don't put my melodies in mono. When I'm mixing, I'll put some things in mono, put some things in stereo, and I'll mix by doing that. But I'm mostly doing that just to kind of hear what it sounds like in mono, to make sure that everything is sounding like clean and nice together. But I usually don't leave them in mono. Some of the sounds, in fact, like if your kick drum, your 808, my kick drum, in my opinion, sounds crispier when it's in mono. So I'll turn some things like 808s and kick drums in mono, and snares oftentimes. If it sounds better in mono, then I'll keep it in mono, because there's no reason to have more signal coming through. Maybe I can do this beat like I did the other one, where I have like a huge build up and then I drop into the main drop. You made your own hi-hat? What are you talking about? You made your own hi-hat sample? Yeah, so I'm actually planning on having my first video with my nice camera come out on Tuesday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transpose my audio down by 6 semitones, and I'll transpose my 808 down by 6 semitones also. The camera is called Canon M50. Yeah, sample I tutted with my mouth. Oh yeah, I get it. It's a weird way to describe it. I tutted it. And let's see. Used reverb on your hi-hat? That's interesting. I mean, maybe it kind of would need it if you're it depends on what sample you had. Like if your voice was very, 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 very crispy, then it might need a little bit of reverb. I'm sure you did it fine. There's no way of me really being able to tell what you did. Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right, Andre. Because in my live stream, I updated it on my main video live stream. I mean, my main video description. If you go into any of my normal videos, they should say Canon M50, but my live streams are different. So yeah, you could thank you for reminding me, because I forgot that there are different things. Hey, Fooder Power Flash. I'm always messing up your name. And then I gotta move the C file. We might need like a let's see, what plugins am I using for this beat? I'm using Xband. Xband was actually, well, I got it for $5. I heard recently that they have it on sale for $15, so you can buy it for $15 right now, which is it's a bargain for the hundreds of thousands of samples you have in here, the sounds you have in here. Huge pads, action pads, ambience, percussive, arpeggios, leads, pianos, organs, strings, vocals. I'm using a harp in this sound, and here I'm using Spitfire Audio, which is Labs, which is free. And I'm using this free pad from this VST called Iota Mini. And I'm using this free Vox from Abstract Vox. So I am only using one paid plugin. I've actually only used one paid plugin in this entire beat so far. That's actually kind of impressive. Actually, no. I use this Echo, which is a paid one, but most delays are the same. And I use this Reverb, which is free. And yeah. Yeah, I recommend getting X-Band. X-Band is just so crazy good. I'm actually curious. Pirate Beats, what kind of stuff do you tend to use? What kind of stuff do you recommend? Samples are for some reason taking a long time to load. You can have like one section where I'm using like very kind of chill sounds. Let's get Addictive Drums 2, which is also a free plugin. I've actually never used this plugin in my entire time of owning it. It's a free plugin that I got several months ago. It's basically just like Addictive Keys. Addictive Keys has a free demo, and this one has a free demo too. If I get a donut, if I get a bank account. That's kind of nice. Let's make this like loop around as like a. Yeah, there you go. Fast. See, it's kind of. See what their snare sounds like. And let's actually just duplicate this track and have like a copy of it. I actually kind of like these sounds for one section. Yeah, Shaper Box is crazy. You can get really wild stuff in that. I'm gonna chill on this 808 a little bit. Drown and reverb a little bit. You have to download it separately. You have to download Complete Control separately. I'm gonna make this reverb a little bit longer. Maybe we shouldn't have a bass. And then maybe, what else should I do to make this, make sure this sounds really, really like grand? Do like a little bit of riser here. That's kind of nice. Okay, so we're kind of just gonna tell a little story here with all of the That's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe not do the hi-hat. We're gonna, instead of having the steady hi-hat, let's have like some toms in here. I want to have some toms. There no toms? What kind of drum kit doesn't have toms? Whoa. Okay, where are the toms in here? Turn off the reverb, maybe. No toms in here. Okay, let me just use the default drum kit that comes stock with. That comes stock with Cakewalk. Yeah, the Vox is still in there. It's just reversed now, actually. There's the there's some toms in here. Oh, I'm thinking timpani, actually. Timpanis would be a good idea. I think. Oh, that was kind of cool. I'm gonna. Ugh. Words, voices. What's going on here? My mouth. I'm gonna get a timpani out. I'm pretty sure there are timpanis inside of Expand. Let me go to percussion. Yeah, timpani, hard. Let's see what we can do. Why does it sound so bad? There, that's cool. How do you feel about that timpani? I think the timpani is a good idea, but this just doesn't really sound that great. We'll lead some other sounds in. That timpani's so muddy. Do we have, can we find like maybe some toms? Thunder drums. I wonder what that sounds like. Ooh, that's better. Hey, 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 hey. I'm hearing a choir come in. Let's let the choir come in. Hey, let the choir in. Okay, we need like a hey, 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 hey. Males probably. Got to be singing coordinates or something like that. Yeah, I know, right? This is nothing like close to what I was thinking before. Okay, so the second time the choir plays, and then after they do their first introduction, then we'll let them go up an octave. That's kind of cool. This is sounding a lot better than my last orchestral type beat. Gotta have an octave of that. Okay, we got something there. What instrument am I thinking of right now? Dun 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 dun. Maybe some sort of bell? Do they have lots of bells in orchestras? Maybe? Glockenspiels? I imagine hearing this in a movie when a guy walks across the desert hearing this. Record this thing in. That sound, because one of those notes was off. Hey, that's actually kind of cool. Why would someone dislike this stream? Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna join all these clips together. Remember when I said I wasn't really feeling orchestra type beat today? Now I can't imagine doing anything else. Okay, let's hear what it sounds like so far. Thank you guys, Beats. Okay, yeah, so when I did that little loop thing there, I realized that we need to do some more like big drums. I really like these drums because every single one of them sounds slightly different, which really adds. Nice. Let's select these two. Copy this over right here. Yeah, sure, I'll send it to you. No problem, Pirate Beats. I'm also probably going to put this one on Spotify whenever I finish it, so let me know if you're going to do anything with it, and then maybe we can work something out. But this is sounding like a great beat. So what I want to do here is I want to do a little bit of riser. Like this. Big drums kind of rising up. Ooh, baby. Then here's probably where we're gonna do our big drop. I just heard like a weird like whistle sound. Like it's gonna have to be some sort of orchestral instrument because I can't just put in a random sound. But I don't know, an oboe maybe? It goes or maybe like a some sort of trumpet. I'm not in a band, but I did before all this quarantine stuff, obviously, because people are going to church. I'm actually going to church, but people aren't as loud on stage as much as normal, and there's a lot of restrictions on what people can actually participate in. So before all the quarantine, I was playing a lot of bass guitar and electric guitar at my church, but that's not necessarily like my band. No, we don't need a band, people. I mean, if they don't like this beat, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll have like one big. I want to have, just like my last beat, I want to have a really, really hard drums come in. So since I'm going to do that, I kind of want to have a very different section. Like what if we instead, let's do all the same effects we were doing before. Like let's do some like chopping of the sample so that it fits a little bit better for a trap beat. Like what if, and also banning people can still let them dislike, so let's go like this maybe. Let's go like this. You know, I've been thinking about I a couple days ago I plugged in some guitars. I plugged in my guitar into Cakewalk and I started making some melodies. And I thought that was like just over a week ago, and it was kind of fun. So maybe I'll do it again. And if I do it again, I'll send you some stuff. kind of cool. And then let's add this 808 in here. I don't think the 808's going to fit great right now because it's kind of a generic pattern. Kick in here. Yeah, I'll probably use halftime somewhere. You know, honestly, it's weird because I always forget that I have a SoundCloud. Like, I'm posting things all over my other socials, but like, I for some reason keep forgetting about SoundCloud. Like, I usually post all of my albums on SoundCloud, but I've forgotten on the last like 2 or 3 albums. So I don't know what's up. Let's get a snare in here. Sheesh, so loud. I'll just get my classic snare. I have a feeling this is going to be a good drop. You know, if this one goes on a big album, then I'll no doubt, if this one goes out on a full album of mine, I will no doubt post it on my Spotify. It's just I might post it 2 months late because I keep forgetting somehow. Hi-hat, baby. I have a good feeling about this one. This one sounds already way, way, way more high quality than my last one. I just get the hi-hats in first. Fast. Ringtone. If you use amuse.io, which has a whole bunch of drawbacks just in general, but if you use it, it technically is free. I don't recommend it. It's not as good as DistroKid, which is what I use. I use DistroKid and I absolutely love it. But DistroKid is $20 a year, which $20 a year is actually like crazy cheap. And actually, I have a link in the description. If you use it, you get 7% off. But yeah, $20 a year is like nothing. Like, it's literally like just less. It's just a tiny bit more than $1 a year, dollar a month, which so that's what I use. Yeah, and it's what I use, and it's so powerful. Like, you can upload it. You upload it to their service. You type in a couple metadata things like the name, the genre, and some stuff like that, and then you can literally post it in one night. You can actually post it same day upload on some services. Like Apple Music can go same day, but with Spotify you have to give it like 5 days window in between. But yeah, and like it's also just it's a great thing to have your stuff on all those other platforms, and also for kind of like the social part of it. Like my uncle legit listens to my music every single day. It's actually kind of weird. And actually, it's kind of interesting because my uncle listens to a lot of like weird like independent bands and stuff like that. And like things that aren't like mainstream at all. And when I listen to what he has, I realize that my stuff has a lot of similar elements. Whoa! That's my 808, but it sounds like a kick drum and an 808 together. And all I did was change the mechanical distortion. So here's before, after. A really nice 808. Yeah, I haven't found any service that's better than DistroKid, and I absolutely love it. Okay, what needs to be added? Do I need a trap section? I'm actually kind of feeling like this trap section is a little too weak, and maybe I should just keep it like an orchestra section. Do I think I should just keep it an orchestra section? What do you guys think about the orchestra? Yay orchestra or no orchestra? I mean, what do you think about the trap, the hard-hitting stuff? Or what do you think I can do to this trap to make it more hitting harder? Oh, my melody isn't sidechaining. Yeah, okay, so that free plugin I use, it's actually not exactly like Kickstart. Actually, I'm not really familiar with what Kickstart is or what Kickstart does. This one is called Simple Side, and basically it just loops. So you push play. I'm not very familiar with exactly what Kickstart does. If Kickstart is a sidechaining plugin, this one isn't necessarily sidechaining. It's more or less automating of the volume. But yeah, it works pretty nicely, and it just kind of loops around, and you can change the speed of your loop. It's called Simple Side. It's free. Maybe a trumpet. Yeah, maybe. New Zealand. What are you talking about? I think you could have a drop in transition. Oh yeah, I have a transition thing. That's cool. Yeah, but that'd be probably best. Oh, you mean like actually like complete changing it? What if I bring this bell back in? Think that would work? gonna get that Hercules kick. If I need a really, really gritty, hard kick, I usually use that Hercules kick. The one that Ringtone recommended. I'm gonna layer this kick with something. I'm gonna layer this kick with do we have like stomps or something like that? I've been using stomps recently. They're pretty cool. Where do I find them? Kind of interesting. Listen to before and after this kick drum. Before. After. Interesting. What drum kit do I usually use? I usually use this PV Lace drum kit volume 1. It's pretty fire. Has some good 808s, has some good snares and hi-hats in there. I usually use BWB The Wave 6. That's in, it's not made by Busyworks Beats, but it's pronounced BWB. Ghostbusters by Cody, CXDY. And Hydra drum kit, which is free. Hydra drum kit is pretty fire. Those are my main drum kits. Let me get a different open hat. In the Mike Zara drum kit, they have this flange hi-hat. I don't really know if I want to use a violin. A xylophone. Why don't I at least try it? I might as well try it because I'm feeling like another melody instrument needs to become in. So let me add in a xylophone. You guys have any other ideas? I'd like to hear them. That's what I was thinking too. Ringtone. Maybe I can wait. I had like harp strings earlier. Maybe I can replace these with like a harp strings. Or I could add a flute. I'm gonna do the harp strings first. Let's see what that sounds like. Harp pizzicato. That's pretty cool actually. I like that. That's hitting pretty hard. That's hitting pretty hard. I'm thinking about getting more of my open hats in. You said or piccato. This is a pizzicato and a harp combined. I could actually solo just the pizzicato. Yeah, I like them layered. I like them layered together more than I like the strings alone, because the harp just shines out every once in a while and adds a little bit of nice crunchiness to it. Okay, let's arrange this beat. Let's arrange this out. Let's grab this for an intro. So I really want to take a long time with this intro actually. So why don't we just copy? Let's copy like this many measures maybe. That's actually a lot. Let's copy that many measures. Want the intro to take a long time. Maybe we have some like ambient sounds. What do you mean no? This is Expand. This plugin is really on point. You could probably make 1,000 beats alone with this plugin alone, never having to go out to any other plugins. I personally also like Triton. I bought Triton a long time ago, and it's pretty wild. It has a lot of sounds in there, but it's not necessarily it's not as cheap as Expand. If anyone's looking for a paid plugin that's as close as you can possibly get to like Expand, it would probably be as close as you can possibly get to Omnisphere. It'd be Expand. If you're looking for a cheap plugin that will immediately expand your reservoir of sounds, then get Expand. Yeah, nothing to say about that. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where the loop ends. So let's cut this here. Bring this over a little bit. And we'll do some cutting in and out. First of all, two things just came down. Omnis Square. What in the world? Never heard of that in my life. Omnis Square. Is that actually a thing? No. Dude. You got me. You can start a YouTube channel right now, dude. I really recommend it. I mean, it takes a lot of work to just run a YouTube channel. Bongonzo is the truth. Thanks for all you do. No problem, man. I'm doing it because I love it. I might make tutorials within the next year or two. Dude, within the next month or two. Those trumpets are really weak. Let's change that out. It sounds really, really, really boring. Hey, that's those sections are so incredibly different, but they smooth so smoothly. Wow. I wasn't actually paying attention to the beat. I was looking at the chat, and then all of a sudden the drop hit, and I'm like, whoa. Okay, what do you mean by only 4 watch? It says 16 in the chat right now. What's going on? Say it. Sorry. Here's something. I got 4,300 subscribers with literally the worst camera you can possibly think of. I got my first like 300 subscribers with my phone camera. I'd say just go for it. You don't necessarily need the biggest camera ever. Let's see. Bro. Random user spamming. Okay. The drop was fire. Okay, let's just get into it. I mean, We go, boys. I love that. Put out the strings for that second section. And then we'll go back into the main drop. Bring these strings back in. This beat actually turned out way better than I thought I was going to. How should we end this beat? Do you think we should go back to the orchestral part at any point? I read some chats, but I wanna finish the beat. That is fire. Okay, just a second. Hey Ace, how you doing? I will post it on SoundCloud, just for you. Bongonzo, what editing software do you use? I use DaVinci Resolve 16, which is actually free, and it is insanely powerful. There's a humongous user base, just simply because it's made by what is the company that made it? There's a company that made DaVinci Resolve. I don't actually remember what company it is, but it's a very, very big camera company. And the 808. If a professional rapper was like your brother and you make beats and he raps. Yeah, that'd be a match made in heaven. And with a tom or acoustic snare with reverb. Okay, so I can bring one of these sounds in. If I brought this. Oh, I didn't pull it. I pulled my timpani sound onto my choir track. So it was going probably kind of cool. Just a second. And also I heard I can maybe do a cymbal thing. Where are my cymbals? Are they on this track? That. We end it there. Go. Do you guys think? I don't know. I don't really feel like having a rapper right now. I kind of feel like making my beats for myself. And also, I've seen a lot of videos like people paying for rappers on Fiverr, and to be honest, I haven't really been impressed. Like, there's kind of a reason that they're selling their skills for like $10. Hey, Kid Drip, let's listen to this one. I'm gonna play this whole entire beat through, and while I'm playing through this entire beat, send your MP3s into bongonzoyt@gmail.com for a live beat critique. Metal guitar for a bridge? I don't know. I think I want to keep it how it is. This is pretty fire. Hey, Pi Beats, we just finished this beat right here. And I'm just going to let it play out and you guys can check it out. Andre. I love this. My next stream is going to be next week, Monday. Next week, Monday. Yeah, Kid Drip just came in, so he didn't actually see the whole transformation of it. Yeah, I know. Pirate Beats was vibing on the last time I did an orchestra type beat, and this one is so much better. I mixed that orchestra beat a little while ago, actually, and I actually posted it on my YouTube, but I'm going to call this one, I'm going to call it Something New, because that's what Pi Beats just commented. Oh dang, this is sick how it changes when the beat comes in. Yeah, it changes completely. Even though like I didn't really do much chopping at all. Like these are pretty simple chops. The only main difference is that I had the automation of the volume and the distortion. So if like we listen to the two samples alone. Although it sounds very different because of all like the EQ and the distortions like that, when you add these other sounds in, it completely changes everything. In all reality, that's not a very common, trap melody. Like you wouldn't really hear very many Mo's do that kind of stuff, but okay, beat critique. I'm pretty sure Calixi sent in a beat for beat critique about an hour and a half ago. But yeah, should we review his beat even though he sent it an hour and a half ago? I don't even think Calixi's in here. Oh, we got a lot of stuff in here. Awesome, guys. If Calixi shows up in the chat, I'll review his beat because he probably doesn't want me to review it without him watching. He probably wants to hear it straight from my mouth. Okay. This is my first R&B song. Never tried it before, and I figured I'd give it a shot. Good idea. I should do that too. This drum section is like exactly what I usually do. Your kick drum is like hard like mine, and your snare is the same. What I would say is your chords. I think a lot of R&B is the extended, jazzy, like full chords. Getting like a keyboard that really sustains your chords, because your things kind of sound like weird plucks, and it's kind of hard to latch onto the plucks because they're so short. But I would check out Nate the Producer Beats. His YouTube channel is pretty fire. It's all R&B.
Hey, I don't even know what to say. Hey, hey, I don't even know how to fake. Hey, hey, babe. I don't even.
Yeah, I'd say getting a really luscious kind of keyboard with really like long extended jazzy chords with some chorus and some reverb on them. Really making the chords fill in a lot of the space, and then the vocal on top of it just kind of like resting on top. That's what it kind of, your keyboard is kind of drowned out, or is too quiet or something like that. Overall, I like your voice on this one, or whoever's singing on this. I think that you're doing a good idea with all the swing you have. But the swing could be a little fine-tuned a little bit more.
I don't even know what to say. Hey, I don't even know how to.
Some of the 808s do seem out of place. Not necessarily out of key, but some of them are too loud. Your 808 is hitting really hard, which is, I don't think, very common. I think your 808s usually should be a little bit more synthy and not so hard hitting. But anyway.
Hey.
Yeah, you're taking your stuff off the metronome, which is good, but it's a little bit too far off the metronome, in my opinion. So keep working on it. You'll definitely do good. You definitely know what you're doing. You have good chords. You have good sound selection. Just kind of mixing it all together in a way that actually fits the genre of R&B a little bit more. So since that's your first beat, just keep practicing R&B, and I'm sure you get it. The only reason I'm saying these things is I've kind of watched a lot of R&B stuff, and I kind of have a feeling for what it kind of sounds like. And those are all just my opinion. Your 808 sounded in key to me. Maybe some of the high ones I wasn't really listening, but other than that, I think it's really just, instead of having it so boom, 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 maybe have it just like boom, 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 like just kind of ascending yourself a little bit more. Okay, I made this in 10 minutes, so don't expecting to be much. Let's see here. Made this in 10 minutes. That's actually very, very impressively made this in 10 minutes. I mean, I feel like there might be a couple things wrong with your mix in general. But this is actually sounding they're very, very fire. Yeah, I think what you should do is you should come back to this one, give it like 20 minutes of a solid mix, maybe tweaking your low end a little bit, because you do this a lot in your beats, and I'm not a huge fan of having your 808 so loud. And And also when you have that like synthesizer mixing with your piano, maybe you turn your synthesizer up an octave or something like that. I think that this beat is super duper fire. Your drum patterns are on point. Your sound selection is on point. Maybe just a little bit of mixing, and you have a fire beat. I'm telling you, boys, Icy Beats is coming in with some heat. This kid, I dare say, Icy Beats might be one of the best beat makers we have. Constantly being active on the server. Other than those, yeah, just a little bit of mixing things, but other than that, it's a really good beat. Gabriel, Chill House Master. I like this so far. I checked my Discord to see if you posted a beat on Beaker Cheek recently, because I thought I heard a similar beat to this one. I see, bring the heat. I get it. Oh yeah, this beat is good. This beat is really good. I love the vocal chops you have in there. Really, really solid. This one is really, really chill. I love it. Oh, I like this section best. I like this section the best. About that. I'm loving this beat. Yeah, I love this beat. Like the snare is really cool, like you said there. Mixing is great. Mixing is great. Honestly, I love this beat. I love all the ambiances you have there. Really nothing to be critiqued on here, I think. Really, really all-star stuff, dude. Good job, Gabriel. Random user. It always gets confusing when I see random user in the comment section, in the chat, in the emails. It just random user. Here we go. After these beaker cheeks, I'm gonna have to go. Sorry, guys. I was planning on doing one other vocal chop kind of beat. Alrighty, I see you. Drop better be super hard. I can hear it just boom, boom, boom. I think your 808 might be out of tune. Okay, so this is like the few beats that I think that actually could borrow Icy Beats' kind of 808s. Icy Beats usually has his basses so cranked. This one needs a cranked bass, in my opinion. Other than that, though, I really love your hi-hats. I love your snare or your clap, whatever. The kicks should be harder. The kicks you have there actually are a good choice. Your 808s need to be harder. Get some good that kind of stuff. Actually, Icy Beats has been on my Discord server dropping some 808 gems recently. Go to the free section. Look at this. Icy Beats is just popping out samples. Where's his 808 he put in here? That's a fire 808 right there. You could have used that one for sure. Yeah, I made a variation on the spins 808, and then I turned it into this, and then he turned it into this. That's super fire. Yeah, everything sounds good in here, especially I like the melody. I really like the melody. But yeah, just your 808 and your kick drum just need to be really present. Maybe even add a little bit of high end to your kick drum in the way of adding like a open hat or something like that. Something to make your kick drum super duper crispy. Like just really punch through. But other than that, good job, random user. Really, really good beat. Okay, hey Bongonzo, do you remember this beat? Here we go. How long ago did you post it? Familiar. I honestly don't recognize this beat, but it sounds good. I think your 808 actually could have been a little harder too. Get a little bit more of a all girls are the same 808. But I like your melody for sure. And also your snares and your perks and your hi-hats are absolutely on point. Great job, Ace. Oh, by the way, I called him Ace again. Ace Tunez. Ringtone, here we go, boys. Ringtone is also probably one of the best in this. Best ones. Constantly posting stuff in the beer teaks. Let's hear this one. Oh yeah, by the way, I made a rod wave type beat earlier this week because someone was suggesting it for a video. Yeah, so I think Ringtone suggested a rod wave type beat for a video. So I was doing some practicing on rod wave type beats, and I came up with this really, really fire thing right here. But let's just listen to your beat first. Actually, yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Pirate beats. Random user, your kick drum should have been more crispy. That's the word. That's what I was thinking of. If you're checking beats in the Discord server, I have one lo-fi up there. Mind checking it out? I got to go very soon, but I'll check it out because this is the last one. So we'll listen to Ringtone and then Pi Beats, and then I got to go.
Who's that? Yo, pick up the phone.
Kick drum better be punchy. Get in. I really love your 808 and your kick drum pattern. Your 808s and kick drums together. They sound really great together. They sound really great together. And also your open hat with it, everything is nice too. And good vox too. This is actually really solid. Beat is super fire, dude. Ringtone's got some sauce in here too. Let me go to my profile real quick. I haven't been on SoundCloud. I haven't been on SoundCloud in months. Like Stroll, that's my most recent thing. I released Stroll 2 months ago. I think I've had 2 albums in between that. I'm surprised I'm on 63 followers already. Like I haven't posted anything in such a long time. Okay, let's go into Bigger Teak, find Pie Beats' thing. Here we go. A lot of those drums almost sound like more of a chill hip hop instead of a lo-fi. Like I think your snare could have been a little bit more chill, and your kick drum maybe even too. Yeah, it's a good beat. Overall, I'd say use a little bit of a chorus effect. I don't know, something about it just doesn't really seem too lo-fi. I think if you're, I don't know what to say. Your hi-hats are good. Your pattern is good. I like your swing you have. Something about it just doesn't seem too chill. Maybe a little bit of reverb on some things, possibly. I don't know. Make a beat where you go on Fiverr and get 3 rappers all in the same price point to rap on which one, see who's the best. You know, maybe, just maybe. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord server, you're missing out. This stuff is legit. I recently got a whole bunch of new, a whole bunch of new moderators, and they've been such a blessing. Okay. Needs more isotope vinyl, probably. You know, just crank it down to 1920s preset. Okay, but I gotta go. So thank you guys. You guys have been so good to me. This beat turned out amazing, and I couldn't have done without you guys. So that was only a 2-hour stream, but that's because something just came up and I gotta go. But I will be back on Monday, even though I said I wasn't going to be back on Monday. I am going to be back on Monday, and I will try to remember to try to figure out how to get my face cam on there. That'd be a really awesome thing to do. But you guys have been so good to me. See you later, guys. Pirate Beat says that every single time. Thanks for hosting. Hey, thank you guys for showing up. I can host all I want, but if you guys don't show up, it's a boring stream. So thank you guys so much.